You can go band for band, nigga. We can go problem for problem. This dude is orange, by the way. He is not like regular skin complexion. These people have to be mean. They have to be like evil. Look at these faces, bro. He is orange. You orange person. Everything is a scam in 2026. Video by Tommy NFG. Let's get into this
There's a
video.
couple of things that age bad that people universally know. Milk and cheese after a couple of days out fills with mold and all types of bugs. Any man who flies to Turkey and gets a hairline surgery from
Look at the Vegeta on this man. Look at all this noggin. He's got a crazy Vegeta on his head, bro. Like look at this shit. This is literally the Vegeta. Like bro, look at this. This is the Vegeta.
cheapest search impossible there. Any A-list celebs tweets
Shit.
from 2009 to 2012. But nothing has aged worse this year than my video on how 2026 will heal us. Okay, guys, can you stop DMing me and blaming me saying I jinxed this year? How was I supposed to know AI would implement spy systems in all of our governments and Trump would go nuclear mode in the world? Probably.
Wait. AI systems just now started spying on us? I thought that shit was like I thought it was like just been that way since cell phones and laptops and devices were created. I thought like even right now I'm pretty sure I'm being spied on, but it's what it is, man.
Should have guessed it, but hold hope, we still have time. I feel like the more and more the year goes on and future years until it's stopped, every company, and I mean quite literally every company, is going super Kirby swallow mode on every consumer and trying to siphon as much as they can. And no other industry is doing that more than the RAM industry right now. I know, this has been a problem since last year, so some people may be confused why I'm bringing it up like it's a new problem. Well, I'm here to let you know it's getting way worse. For the people who aren't a computer specialist engineer like me, RAM is one of the most critical parts of a computer, and it's like the active workspace of it. The best comparison is it works like the prefrontal lobe of the brain to handle tasks on a computer.
You see that? We didn't come here to learn, bro. We came here for entertainment. Why are you teaching? What is this word? Peripheral, whatever this shit is,
It's one
bro.
of the
Come
most
on.
important parts to a PC, and depending on how much you have, it can make and break how much your PC can do. And at the start of 2025, it was still pretty normally priced, so people were still building their PCs or upgrading them willy-nilly. In fact, I actually upgraded around that time last year. I upgraded to 128 gigabytes of RAM, which is complete overkill. Most gamers at the most get 32 gigabytes of RAM. I needed a tax write-off, right? What, did you want me to send it to the IRS so it can go right in Netanyahu's bank account? I bought these two kits of 64 gigabytes for a grand total of $205 at the time. And if you wanted the price now, I couldn't tell you because on the Best Buy website, it's completely sold out. Whenever a RAM listing comes up now, people move in like a crowd of rabid monkeys fighting for one banana. But I can tell you on Corsair's website, for one kit of 64 gigabytes, which is half of what I got, it's $524 for the whole thing. Which, keep in mind, is more than double what
Bro, what? Oh shit, everything is a scam. I was like, what is the topic of this video? We are learning about Ramila. And now I realize that, oh shit. Now he's right. This is him getting scammed. Like literally, things are just getting overpriced unnecessarily.
I paid, or if I got just one kit, would be 5x what I paid. I don't even think the PlayStation 5 at its peak scalping was 5x the normal price. This is a different type of robbery. And all of this is
Supply and demand though, bro.
because our AI overlord companies are swooping in and siphoning the RAM all for themselves. Statistically, right now, AI data centers for 2026 have 70% of all RAM production made this year. I didn't know an industry can even take that much away from the public. No wonder all these RAM companies are purely selling to these companies. And it's already a problem itself that people can't build their dream gaming PC after saving up, finally being able to do it. But this time, it isn't just anyone with a PC affected.
Yeah, you're actually just being told to go outside and touch grass or some shit. I know that's probably a slur to some of y'all, but yeah, is what it is, man. If you can't afford to stay indoors, just go outside, go for a walk, see things, maybe see people. You might like have a better day doing that or something.
It's the whole goddamn gaming industry. The Steam Deck, which is supposed to be the budget option of someone who doesn't want a PC but wants to play PC games, has been cooked because of RAM and sold out everywhere. Your only choice now is to either get it for double the price or wait for the price of it to magically fall. This is why you got people out there praying to God like Venom in Spider-Man 3 on AI's downfall. Valve was also supposed to release the Steam Machine, which is another alternative for people who don't want to buy a full gaming PC. Well, now that's gotten delayed because they can't get RAM for the system. And of course, you got the classic PlayStation 6, which we're now approaching 6 years since the original PlayStation 5 launch date. So Sony is supposed to be in the process of preparing and releasing the next console within a year or two. And that's no longer happening because AI is taking all the RAM so they can't buy it. These AI companies are moving like Sid from Toy Story. They putting down these other multi-billion-dollar companies like they're peasants. As much as we can blame these AI companies for doing this, the main culprits are the RAM producers themselves. They're choosing to sell these massive bulks of RAM to these companies because it's easy money instantly. As long as these AI companies keep building data centers, they're gonna keep doing it, so there's not much.
Broski, don't hate the player, hate the game, you feel me? Like, if these billionaire companies want to sell to other billionaire companies at an overpriced price, let them, bro. You feel me? Let them scam each other, and in the aftermath, maybe prices will revert back to normal, or maybe you just remain cooked, you feel me? So, is what it is,
We can
man.
do. I'd love to say Gen Z will stand up to the tyranny and stop these
Oh, nah. We're just gonna stay home, stay indoors, and be like, revolution in this economy? Nah, we ain't feeling it.
corrupt organizations for selling out things rightfully belonging to the public. But we can't even agree which colors belong to which textbook subject in school, so that's not happening. By the way, math is blue, history is yellow, English is red, science is green, and art is purple. If you want to argue with
Nah. I'm arguing just for the love of the game. I'm arguing. Math is green. Oh fuck no. Math is red. English is blue. Yeah.
me, no problem. You'll be instantly banned from all my socials. Of course, we also got housing prices now, which is a given. Not only in America, but in nearly every Western country, housing has reached historic levels of being unaffordable. Right now in the US, the median home price is 3.5 to 7.1 times the median yearly income. In the UK, it's worse. It's 9 times the average income, which is insane. And at least in America, if you spend, I don't know, $1,000,000, you could get a decent sized house with a good space to live in with a family. And
Yeah, that shit is built poorly though. It's made out of boxes, which is a silly structure to make your house out of, honestly.
UK, for that same price, you're lucky to find a 500 square foot shed. And it just goes on and on for how bad the prices are. Also, for any millennials that try to say this ain't nothing for us and they had.
Yeah, bro, we're just gonna live in our parents' homes, honestly. Like, even if I do have lots of money, I'm not giving it to the government willy nilly just because, like, I now have the money. Nah, bro, I'm gonna live in my parents' house with them all the way until I'm 50, nigga. I'm gonna have 8 kids running around that little house, dog. You feel me? I'm gonna live in my parents' house no matter how bred up I am, nigga. Like, my brother has to move out because he's older than me. My sister has to move out because, like, she's a her, you feel me? She's a girl, so she has to move out.
Harder
Yeah.
back in 2008. Experts are now officially saying the US housing market in 2026 is worse than 2008. So don't try to go trauma to trauma with this anymore. Worse housing market, 10x more the shootings, we going to war, beat that. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's a flex.
You can go band for band, nigga. We can go problem for problem. You feel me?
It's actually very serious problems. COVID did really ruin everything because ever since the housing hike, prices have gone down for houses, but you know there's always those people that keep them high and leave it like that, which I think is what's gonna happen for RAM. If there's one thing companies like to do, it's stealing from the public without them figuring out it's a scam. And we just live the rest of our lives assuming it should actually cost that much, even though they're making like 10x the profit on it. I remember after the peak of COVID was over, there was so many grocery stores that kept their prices up just because. The good thing is, guys, our federal administration is working hard to bring these prices down and help everyone achieve their goal of owning a home one day.
There's so much talk about, oh, we're going to drive housing prices down. I don't want to drive housing prices down. I want to drive housing prices up.
Yeah, you of course you wanna do that. You orange man. This dude is orange, by the way. He is not like regular skin complexion. He is orange. You orange person.
The people that own their homes, and they can be assured that's what's going to happen.
Well, guys, at least we can rent a 2000.
Bruh, people are like supporting Trump, and he's literally like, yeah, we scammed you and we're gonna scam you even more, and you can expect us to scam you. He's literally saying that, but in a gentle way, and people are also are still gonna be saying like, no, he's not a bad person, he's just misunderstood or whatever. Like, bruh, seriously? Are you being for real right now, honestly?
$1,000 one-bedroom apartment for the next 60 years of our lives, and maybe we'll be able to get one by the time we're 70. It's a good thing our country funds another country that gets free health.
Nah, bruh, I completely gave up on the house shit, nigga. I'm living with my parents, bro. My brother is the oldest, as the oldest sibling. He has to set an example of like you should leave the house, and my sister will leave the house. I'm telling you, my sister will leave the house because she's probably gonna get married or something. So she will leave the house eventually at some point. And I'm not obligated at all. I don't have to be an example to anyone at all. You feel me? So yeah.
Care and schooling for everyone. This is all okay. You already know things like how unaffordable it is, but seeing clips like that is the cherry on top. And even if you did find a home in your budget in 2026 that you think you could afford, the interest rate is still not that good at 6%. If you got a home in January 2021, the interest rate would have been 2.6%, basically in half. This specific interest rate was an anomaly due to COVID, so they had to do that. But if you look back before then, in 2016 to 2020, it bounced between 3 to 4%. So before COVID, it was still 2 percentage points lower than it is now. The good news is though, guys, that for the next couple of decades of our lifetime, multiple finance companies have predicted that the rate is going to stay around the same or get worse in the future. Imagine you just locked in when you were a kid and bought a house back then, loser. Instead of
Yeah. Like, bro, what's wrong with y'all? Me, honestly, like, I started a business like before I was born. You feel me? Like, I came out of the womb with 5 years of experience on me. You feel me? I'm basically like an asset to the job market right now. Honestly, I don't have a degree, but when I do have a degree, I know I'll have like 25 years of experience because right now I'm 19 and I've got like 25 years of experience since I had five before I was born. So yeah, I'm basically gonna be an asset. I'm gonna get into that company, bro, like whichever company I'm gonna work for, and I'm gonna earn money, the same amount of money as the veterans that have been working there for years, nigga. Because I came out the womb with 10 years of experience.
I don't know, being a stupid kid or teen. Maybe you should have been smart for once in your life and invested. I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying that as a joke, but that's dead ass how older generation.
Nah, nigga, I'm not joking. I came out the womb with 15 years of experience. You feel me?
Okay, I'll try to soften it with some actual good news. There is some cities and some places where housing prices are slowly dropping for people. The main place being Texas, which is why everyone and their mother is moving here. Texas is absurdly massive, so they basically have unlimited land to play with, although you do also risk unlimited gunshots being shot at you at any moment. Another scam getting worse is Ticketmaster and most ticket selling websites now, to be honest, which have been scummy companies for a while now. In fact, both the last and current government administration are suing them. I mean, you know it's bad when even a like Trump is suing you for being a scammer. He usually wants to join in on the fun. They got caught themselves trying to help scammers jack up prices because once again with these companies,
Wait, what did you say?
and most ticket selling websites now, to be honest, which have been scummy companies for a while now. In fact, both the last and current government administration are
Look at this. Look at these faces. Like, bro, these people have to be mean. They have to be like evil. Look at these faces, bro. Look at these faces. They're making a deal. They should be like some kind of happy child. Look at these faces. Look at them. And like as I said, this is kind of almost regular skin. And look at this orange. This orange man here. He's orange. Look at the faces. These old people are evil. These ones in particular, not all old people are evil, but these ones though. Look at their faces. You can see the evil written all over them. Most especially this one because He's orange.
are suing them. I mean, you know it's bad when even a like Trump is suing you for being a scammer. He usually wants to join in on the fun. They got caught themselves.
Yeah, bro. If Trump is like, hey, you're bad, you must be evil beyond evil because he's already evil. So you must be evil beyond evil.
Was trying to help scammers jack up prices. Because once again with these companies, just like what I said for RAM companies, if they have a guaranteed way to make their money and can sell in bulk, they'll do it. It's also gotten even worse with dynamic pricing. If Satan came to this earth now, I believe dynamic pricing would be his first creation. All these ticket companies try to justify it by saying it helps combat scalpers. So their solution is, instead of having the scalpers buy the tickets, everyone can buy it but for 10x the price. Either way, I can't go in either scenario. I'm not buying it for the scalp price or that price, so what is the point of even doing this? There's a lot of artists too that have to get blamed for this as well. The reason I say that is because a lot of them try to act oblivious and go to the public like, no way guys, what? I just want everyone to be able to enjoy my show at a great price and have a good time. Companies should not be taking advantage of this. Meanwhile, after
Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to continue taking advantage of us, bro. You feel me? Like everything, they will take everything, every opportunity to scam you. They will take it, bro. Even the cover on your phone is way more of a price than it should have been. Believe me, I saw that firsthand like 2 days before today, bro. How are you going to tell me that this shit is 250? And he was like, you buy a cover, you get a free glass for your screen. And I was like, okay, cool. But I didn't hear that. I thought he said something about half price. I entered and he was like, yeah, that's how it goes. You buy a cover for the full price, you get a free glass. I was like, oh shit, I thought you said half price. Next time. And he was like, okay, you can pay half price. Like, bro, that is not him being kind. It's because he probably is selling for 10 times the price and he still knows that I'm still going to profit off of this.
the show, they look at their bank account and are like, those stupid ass. They really believe me. 3 million in a night. Let's go. I'm buying
Bruh.
another Rolls Royce and putting it in the garage. This is too easy.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you see an artist try to act like they don't know why it's so high and it stays high, just know they know because something can be done. Michael Jackson notoriously was known for selling his tickets for cheap because he wanted fans to actually be able to come. And Taylor Swift, as much as we make jokes about her and she does have her own flaws, gets my respect because she chose not to use dynamic pricing so fans can enjoy her show. One of the worst culprits of it this year is FIFA for the 2026 World Cup. FIFA's already been known as a pretty scummy company when it comes to its consumers. For the first time in history, this World Cup, they decided to use dynamic pricing. And let's just say...
It's fucked.
Good luck to anybody who can afford this shit.
World Cup prices from 2022 to 2026 have
Bruh.
increased over 1,000% for tickets. This is
Bruh.
exactly why everyone hates us, man. How is this even possible? You already got fans around the world who said they were 100% not coming after seeing prices. As an example, for the final match of the World Cup, which is the most anticipated and hyped up, the 2022 one for the worst seed, aka the upper deck, was $206. For the worst seeds of the final match, I mean, that isn't bad at all. That's actually really good for people on a budget. For the 2026 World Cup, that same seat is now $2,000. And because dynamic pricing, it only keeps going up. So for whoever made this chart, they need to update it because now, as of the time I'm recording this, it's $7,798 for the back seat. Oh, but don't worry, it's the price including fees.
So basically, only billionaires are allowed to go there now. I see what's going on. Only millionaires and billionaires and just people who probably don't have responsibilities and don't know what to do with their money. Got it.
I don't even think the average upper income person would buy this. That's a complete scam. For that price, you could fly to like 3 countries, have full week vacations doing activities.
Bruh.
It only gets worse too. For the final match of the 2022 World Cup, the best seat you could have gotten was $1,607. For the 2026 World Cup, that same seat is... I can't even read the price out loud. It'll piss me off just saying it. Just look at this price. This is also
Best
in
deal?
dollars.
Best deal 50.
So imagine the people coming...
Y'all are getting scammed, bruh. Like, I know dollars is a whole lot of money compared to the currency we use where I'm from, bro. That's like, where I'm from, it's pretty much close to 200,000 of my currency. That $15,000 y'all are being scammed off.
From different countries with a currency
Bruh.
that's way weaker than it. You may end up paying 2 to 3x even that.
That's a car where I'm from. No. Those are cars where I'm from. You feel me? Like multiple cars for a C2. What? No. No. Even if I do earn that much money, bro, I'm not spending that much to go for one night to sit somewhere for 90 minutes and then go away. No. I'd rather buy the 5 cars that I'd be affording with that money, bro.
Price. This might be the first World Cup final match to not be sold out ever. Maybe I'm being too much of a skeptic, but let me know how many people y'all know that would casually drop 7.8 bands on a World Cup ticket. If the game does
Bruh.
somehow sell out, the seats are going to be purely full of Saudi princes and billionaires from around the world.
Of
I do
course.
sincerely hope it miserably fails, because the fact they have the audacity to even charge people that is disgusting. If they lower the prices, I still want it to fail. This proves that these organizations only care about profits, and I think they're trying to see if they can get away with this. Think of it too. Imagine you're traveling to another country. This isn't even counting the cost of your plane ticket, the hotel, the food you'll buy. It's also on top of the fact that people around the world aren't even coming to the US anymore. Tourism is dropping because people are scared to come here. If the average person does save up a pretty penny to buy,
Yeah, I'm more scared to go to America because I'm black and I know, bruh, you get a different type of treatment there.
I
Honestly.
can't see them getting a ticket without financing it for the next 2 years and paying it off. The best thing I can say on how to operate in this whole scam era is nothing. You have no power. I say don't give these companies like FIFA the audacity to charge the average person these prices your money. At the most, if you need something like RAM, I would get it secondhand. You could say that defeats the purpose, but I don't care. I'm not getting it from them. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, that's gonna be the video. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.